Yo guys, what's going on? It's Tony here with another Lavaloon deck. This one is a little bit weirder than what you guys have probably seen before. Obviously, you got the mini P.E.K.K.A. The main weird thing is to freeze the tornado and the bar barrel. But I'm really enjoying this deck. I actually think it's very strong. The bar barrels make decks with all the heal spirit going around much easier to manage. While the actual Lavaloon and the Baby Dragon and Inferno Dragon just kind of support from the air. Mini P.E.K.K.A. is good to kill cards like RG, although RG is a very tough matchup still. I mean, RG is tough for every lava deck, guys. It's too fast of a cycle, and Hunter's just too strong. But I did play GC with this deck. Unfortunately, I have replays today and not live matches, guys. Sorry, school's just started, and it's kind of been a wake up call, but I'm still trying to get some content out for you guys, so I'm doing my best. But I did only get 10 wins. I was like, you know what, I'll take it. I'll show them, kind of go through what happened. I'm sure you guys get it. You know, I'm not perfect, like I said. 10 wins is very good in a GC. I mean, look at the amount of gold. I'll just open this chest up real quick. Nothing too special in there, but 30k gold is nothing to scoff at, especially for only 100 gems. I still have to do the global tourney also. Whatever. We also, guys, we got the clan. Here we, nice, looking good, YouTube Tony. I'll leave a link in the description for this. And another big thing, I have a Discord. It's been open 2 days, I believe now. I'll have a link out for that also, guys. Join up. Yeah, I mean, it's good fun. You guys will get notified of my uploads. I mean, we got some good players in here. I mean, look at this, Clash Killer. I mean, the man, the myth, legend, 53rd in the world. What a guy. And then, some decent players. I haven't pushed. I honestly am not shocked that this place doesn't have a ton of... I mean, hey, guys, there's 2 players better than me. So, I mean, kind of crazy. 3 players, sorry. I can count. It's fine. But anyway, like I said, this is the deck. I played a GC with it. I'm going to go over some replays. I'll pick 3 or 4. Not too many, guys. Not too long of a video. But I'll just pick the best ones, and I'll be back with the first replay. Okay, guys, first game's against this Itachi player. He's very strong, has some very good stats, so I just want to show that before I hop in. He obviously has the RG deck, the cursed one, the scary, impossible matchup for most lava deck version. But, as you probably could tell, I actually do manage to beat it for this one game. So, kind of, in general, a very tough one. He goes for an early RG, pretty standard play. I just mini P.E.K.K.A. it with a Barb as well, and it gets 2 hits. The mini P.E.K.K.A.'s down. He forces out a Fisherman, which gets swung by my mini P.E.K.K.A., so that's always good. And then I just set up a Baby Dragon here with my little Elixir advantage. He goes for a Barb Barrel on the back, I believe. Yep, just to tank the Baby Dragon. Guys, this deck has a lot of awkward hands, especially if they have a card like Ewiz, because I really hate playing Inferno Dragon in the back. It just doesn't get a lot of value. But just freeze in a Bar Barrel, and then I believe I mini P.E.K.K.A. as well on this Royal Giant. Down 6 Elixir, but he does still have to defend, so after this push, we should be closer to even. I'm actually up 2 after the whole push, but obviously, I'm not done defending quite yet. So, Baby Dragon here on defense just to clean up. Fisherman gets a couple hits. It's alright. I just got to get to double Elixir, guys. You'll see I never make the first starting play. I always try to get to double Elixir. Even if I have Lava Hand in hand, I will just decide to wait rather than do anything else. I miss a NATO. That's a little bit awkward. Just not playing, honestly, to the best of my ability. Go for an Inferno Dragon. I had the freeze at the ready if he tried to Ewiz. He smartly decided not to. And just like that, I'm down to 880. I mean, you guys, you can see why this is so tough early on here. But I get my first Lava Hand down finally. I believe he goes for a Barb Barrel and then a Heal Spirit. Yep, and then a Royal Giant in the right lane, if I remember correctly. I just go for a Balloon. There's the Royal Giant. I know he's going to Fisherman, but mini P.E.K.K.A. still gets a good amount of damage, and he actually screwed up the Fisherman placement. Now, guys, here's a good interaction to know. Hunter and a Fireball don't kill a balloon, so if you have freeze, you can actually freeze to get a second shot, which I did there. So just like that, his tower's down to 187. Mine is at 880. I just have to defend, which is actually a pretty tough task, but it's all right. I just kind of let this all die out and go for an aggressive Lava Hound. So force out an RG here in response, and then he goes for a Heal Spirit instead of the Fisherman, and that's going to honestly cost him a lot. The Barb Barrel will be enough to basically full counter the RG, or not full counter, but get low enough that even if he didn't lose his tower to there, he probably would have. The Fireball and an RG shot just wasn't enough. So there we go, first strong game. I'm not going to show the towers, but this log B tech is next. I like to try to, leave a little suspense for you guys. I hate that I don't play these live, but I mean, as you can probably tell, I'm quite tired, guys. School's been tough. Gotta get back in the groove. But Barbara first play. At the same time, he logs, and then Lava. He goes Skelly Barrel. Here's a really good interaction. I'm actually gonna slow that. Oh, okay. Well, I was trying to slow it down, but as you can see, I nated the Skelly Barrel to King. Sorry about that, guys. I really was trying to show it in slow mo, not fast speed. But mini packages to defend here. And mini pack is actually gonna force him to respond on defense as well. I almost freeze on offense, but I thought he was honestly gonna just skeletons, which he does, and I didn't think it was worth it to risk. But anyway. Baby Dragon, I tried to kill the Dark Goblin, just didn't go well. Barbell does clean up, but like I said, guys, the Baytex can be pretty tough, especially at the beginning. Have to freeze on defense early. I mean, you obviously never want to be doing that. Take the entire damage from the Dark Goblin, and just like that, I'm down about half an elixir and down in damage by literally half a tower. So very bad start, obviously not looking great for me as he cycles a log. Sorry about the squeaky chair, guys. I'm trying to get a new chair, but it's not going great. Anyway, he Skelly Barrels again. I do have NATO. The only reason I NATO here is just because I don't want to lose my tower when I know that he'll be willing to spend more. So he goes Knight. I was going to actually defend the Knight here with a Barb Barrel if he didn't go for Goblin Barrel, but he Goblin Barreled. So instead decided to choose to go aggressive and try to get some damage. So I go mini pack on offense. I know he only has skeletons here, but I know there's not a whole lot he can do with them, as my Loon took his tower anyway. And if I needed to, I could have Barb Barreled. So I really was fine to take tower there. I have Barb Barrel on defense now, which is very helpful, although the Goblin Barrel is a little bit more scary. But Lava Hound behind King. He goes for a barb or a log. I honestly thought he might go for like a Skelly Barrel in the pocket, try to cycle to it, but he didn't. So I was fine here, or I was fine with that NATO. Now he does go for this Skelly Barrel. Inferno Dragon is down to shred, and I believe I Loon. Yep. And guys, this is the power of this deck against these bait decks. Barb Barrel gets so much value. He's trying to cycle bomb towers, which is honestly fair, but he's not going to be able to defend the double Loon with only with only Dark Goblins. So honestly, guys, he's just in a bad spot. The Fireball's not going to get enough value even. As I go for this NATO here. And I believe that this is the game just because he doesn't have Elixir. He goes for a Dark Goblin, I'm pretty sure. And then he just doesn't have Elixir for the bomb tower. And my Barb Barrel kills. I have Freeze. Honestly, guys, this game was a little bit... not boring, but it was just pretty fundamental. I mean, you have 3 spells that... Not light spells. I mean, obviously Freeze isn't light spell, but 3 spells that can be used to counter his stuff. So, all you gotta do is play good defense, try to get one big push, and then you should be able to win. Now, I do have an Ice Bow next as the second last game, so I'm going to hop right into there. So, starting hand-wise, I probably do nothing like usual. Sometimes, if I'm feeling antsy, I will Barb Barrel or Lava Hound. But it really depends on kind of the mood. Okay, he Ice Wizard. I Hounded thinking that it wasn't Ice Bow. Normally Ice Bows don't go for Ice Bows right away like that. But this guy, he wanted to be special, so he did. And then I double misplay with this Baby Dragon, letting the Ice Wiz lock on. He plays a knight that just doesn't get much value, and I go for an Inferno Drag. My baby dragon goes down, which forces me to Barbaro to kill a Tesla. And just like that, I have lost basically an entire tower on the first push. But you gotta remember, he still has to defend, so, you know, we're not completely out of the woods. Now, I go for a balloon, knowing that he was gonna go for an Ice Whiz and not a rocket or anything, because there just really wasn't any reason. He didn't have skeletons or anything, but he goes for the rocket. I try to freeze, guys. I totally screwed up the freeze. I would have taken his tower, had I not screwed it up, but it's alright. 400 health. Only issue here is that the tower that I took, or nearly took, is the same lane that he went. So, obviously not very good there. That's not what you want to do. You always want to opposite lane against Expo and take a tower, but like I said, tough. Anyway, he goes for an Expo here in a second, and guys, I was ready with this Inferno Dragon, and he doesn't manage to get skeletons down in time. And just like that, his entire Expo dies for less than 500 damage. So, very good there. He misplays a Tesla. And guys, at this point, this game was over. That Ice Wizard just never would have been enough. All I had to do is NATO him away. And just like that, he had nothing. I thought he was going to rocket, honestly. I don't know why he didn't rocket here. But I go for a balloon. It doesn't really matter. I mean, he rockets anyway. I get a little nervous here because, I mean, obviously, you know, he's got a decent amount, or not decent, but a little health on both towers. So I could actually have lost if I didn't take either, but I'm up so much elixir that it won't be an issue. Nice little prediction Barbaro here. Get the skeletons. Start cleaning up everything. I know that I have to kill the towers. That's the big thing. So I just try to kill the building. Just all I gotta do is get a lava hound on and I win. So I NATO, I'm just chipping his tower down, and just like that the tower falls, which means that this game is over, as there's no way in hell he's defending this next lava hound. So just by taking that one tower, I secured the game for me, which puts me in a very good spot. I believe this was the 8th win. There's one more after this that I want to show you against a balloon Royal Recruits deck with Lumberjack. That's actually a very meta deck. It's very strong. So yeah, you know, it sounds weird, but it's actually very strong. So there we go. Like I said, Ice Bow, pretty easy once you get a tower down. Here's the deck that I'm talking about. The Royal Recruits one or whatever with Lavaloon. Weird deck, but, you know, he's got the minions, he's got the Heal Spirit, he's got the Muskie along with the Snowball. So he has some counters, not a whole lot, but we'll just hop in here. Okay, starting hand-wise, guys, I probably wait like normal. Like I said, I play so passive with this deck. It's kind of crazy almost, but he goes for a... I don't honestly remember his first play. Okay, guys, I remember what happens here. So he actually waits till double elixir. So I'm going to speed this up, and I'll be right back once we hit double elixir. I actually forgot that happened, but I'm going to cut now. I'll be right back. Okay, guys, so he musketeers at the bridge, which is weird. I mean, I don't really know why. And then he goes for a fisherman minions to try to protect. I go for an aggressive freeze. He debated heal spring, but it just wouldn't have been enough at that moment. He goes for recruits, but his tower is already basically dead. So I start up an Inferno Dragon and realize already by now what the deck is. I'm probably going to have trouble defending. I Barbaro left lane and go for a Baby Dragon. Mini Peck in the middle to drag everything. And guys, watch this play. This NATO gets so much value. NATO everything together. Balloon dies. Recruits get like a couple hits. But another Loon. And just like that, I've already taken his tower. So literally, the game was over so quickly. But I mean, honestly, I could see me losing here, but he just didn't really play it well. The NATO just gets so much value. All I have to do is NATO that over there. I had Inferno Dragon and Freeze still, so I still honestly was fine. Really easy matchup. Honestly, he didn't play it great, but I mean, you could see the power of the NATO Freeze combo and just NATO in general, or just Freeze in general with that first Loon Freeze push. So there we go, guys, though. That is all I have for you. This is the deck once again. If you enjoyed, don't forget to like and subscribe. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter, join the Discord, subscribe obviously, or like this video, just kind of everything, you know how it goes. But yep, other than that, peace out, have a good day.